Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. So Gemini, we are going to be mixing up some astrology and some tarot to give you the flavor of May 2022, because Gemini, things are about to get hot in the kitchen because there is a lot that is going on. Not only that, of course, it's your birthday season too. So happy birthday to all my beloved Geminis. So Gemini, there is a lot of 1111 numbers. I feel that for some of you, you might be already seeing 1111. You might be already seeing a lot of synchronicities, because when I was looking at the chart, that is one thing that really jumped out at me. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at our tarot cards. We're going to be looking at also the astrology that is here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be looking at my chart that is pulled up on my phone at the moment to really make sure that I don't miss any dates. Otherwise, it's really difficult to remember any of the dates all the time. So on the 3rd of May, Gemini, Venus is going to be going into your 11th house. And when we're looking at the 11th house, this is all about your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes. I already told you that I already saw a lot of 1111 numbers, and you're kicking off with the number 11. So your hopes and your wishes are going to be really important. So I feel that for some of you, when you're making those birthday wishes, you are really going to be thinking deeply before you make that wish. There is divine knowledge, there is divine wisdom, there is divine blessings all around you. So the 11th house is all about those cosmic blessings. This is where the divine blesses you. And in the 11th house, having Venus here as well, it is just going to be a beautiful time as you are making those celebrations. When we're looking at the 11th house, this is also a house about your friends and your family. So you could just be seeing that there's a lot of beauty. There's just a lot of softness. There's just a lot of love that is radiating from your friends and from your family. And if you don't have friends and family, you could just be seeing just your social life. I don't know where my speech is going. Your social life could just be blooming. You could just be meeting some really good friends. You could just be meeting some people who make you feel alive, who could be complimenting you. So whatever is happening, Venus energy is just going to be really bringing a lot of beauty, a lot of sexuality, a lot of sensuality. There's just a lot of blessings when Venus is there. There's a lot of luxury that is there. There's a lot of softness. There is just a lot of beautiful energies that you are going to be kicking off the month of May with. And I absolutely love that for you, because as we're moving forward, here comes number 11 again. On the 11th of May, we're going to be having Jupiter, who is going to be joining Venus in your 11th house. Come on, can it get any better for you? Not only did you have the goddess of beauty and love already in your 11th house of your cosmic wishes, now you are having the energies of expansive Jupiter joining and coming and blessing that 11th house. Whatever you do, make sure that you're really sending out your wishes out to the divine. Whatever you do, make sure that you are using these beautiful energies to manifest, especially on the 11th. I would say anytime from now all the way up to the 11th, really be in that energy of embracing that energy of Venus and bringing gratitude, love, self-love, self-care, because this is the energies that Venus really loves. Doing your makeup, doing your hair, putting your aftershave on, just making sure that you are really working and inviting the energies of Venus. You are invoking the energies of Venus to be blessing you. Now, I am doing candle ceremonies with quite a lot of you at the moment, and I'm sending out your wishes, your prayers out to the universe. This is candle magic that I do. And if that's something that you want to do with me, everything you're going to need to know is going to be in the description box below, because you are not going to want to miss these beautiful energies that are here. As you can see, you've got the flowers behind me because we have Venus, who is just going to be really beautiful. And this is a way of me inviting and invoking those beautiful energies. So the ceremonies that I'm going to be doing, we're going to be using those flowers. We're going to be using beautiful things to really invoke the energies of Venus so that Venus can bless, Venus can uplift. And then when Jupiter gets here, oh, things are just going to really, really be looking good for you. So you've got the Venus in the 11th house, okay? Jupiter coming to join Venus on the 11th house. 11, 11, 11. Whenever you are seeing 11, 11, from now on until the 11th, say a wish, say a prayer, send it out to the universe. And on top of it, say this, and so it is, okay? And so it is. This is you saying to the universe, I want to draw the love of my life to come to me. I believe it as fact, period, point blank, okay? And so it is. This is you showing that conviction. And in your conviction, this is how you magnetize and draw things to you. Because when you say to the divine, oh, it would be nice to have someone who cares about me, someone who loves me, there is a big difference. There's almost like type of energy. So the energies that you're going to be dealing with Venus, this is the energies of beauty. This is the energy where your vibration is going to be really important, because as you're ascending your vibration forward, this is how you're magnetizing what it is that you're praying for, what it is that you're wishing for into your life. Okay, so again, go and light your own candles. Do that maybe daily. Just be in that energy of gratitude. Just be in that energy of inviting whatever it is that you're praying for. I cannot emphasize this enough. If this was my birthday month, I would be out there saying my gratitude, saying my prayers, really invoking those energies to come into my life, because you have that number 11. Number 11 again. Number 11, it is emphasized time and time again. So make sure that you do not miss those energies, because you're going to be seeing that if you're playing the lottery, you could be winning. If you're playing the lottery, I would say around the time when Jupiter is coming in on the 11th, that is the perfect day. If you're going for a job, if you're sending out your CV, whatever it is that you're doing, these times up until then, I cannot emphasize to you. You can feel it radiating from me to you, to really inspire you to go and make that invitation to the universe, because this is almost like once in a year type of energy that is here. This is beautiful energy that is here. Because once we leave the 11th, we're now entering the 16th, because we have the complicated energies now that are starting to come in and change things up a little bit. So things start getting a little bit different. But for you, because you were already working with the energies of Venus, you're already working with the energies of Jupiter. So it doesn't matter for you, because your vibration is already going to be up here. And whatever happens from now on, it is not going to touch you, because you're going to be vibrating at the highest level possible, okay? Because on the 16th, we now have a lunar eclipse, okay? And this lunar eclipse is going to be in your 6th house. When we are looking at the 6th house, this is about your daily routines. This is about, are you eating healthy? Are you exercising? The 6th house is about your work, your health, and the duties, the things that you have to do in your life. When I think of the 6th house, it is just like, the things that are just not really that exciting, you know. I mean, I know that loads of people love going to the gym, but for me, if I had to go to the gym every day or every week, it would just be like, oh my God, I'd rather die, right? The 6th house has that energy of just like drudgery. You just have to just get on with it, you know. It's the things that make life good, but they are not exciting. So when we are now having a lunar eclipse there, you could just be seeing that you are really focusing on what you're putting in your body. You're maybe starting to focus on how your summer body is going to look like. And now you're putting systems, routines in place as you're going forward. So you're starting to maybe join the gym. You're starting maybe to put I don't know, whatever it is that you love, sending out your CVs, but you're really like focusing. You're getting up in the morning if you haven't got a job, and you're sending out those CVs, and you're being diligent and you're being structured. The sixth house like reminds me of going outside and chopping wood, and you've got like a pile of wood that is there, and you just have to get through it, and you could be getting bored. But whatever you do, you're saying that I have to get this done. These are the types of energies that are there. But once you have chopped that wood, and later on when you're sitting in your warm house and the fire is burning, you are now being thankful for the efforts that you put forward. So the sixth house is about the effort that you're going to be putting forward, and the lunar eclipse here is really emphasizing this. Okay, so it's going to be important around the 16th to really start taking care of your health, to really start taking care of the things that you do on your daily, day-to-day basis, because the energies of the lunar eclipse is not exactly the most favorable type of energy. So you have to put the effort to make sure that you can enjoy your health later on. Like I was saying, when you're out there chopping wood, it is boring at that moment in time, but later on you're appreciating it. So whatever it is that you're doing at the lunar eclipse, you're going to be seeing that you have to put that effort probably for the next 6 months, because the eclipse lasts for a long time. So whatever you're doing, just like put your head down and get to work, basically. Okay, so this is why I was saying to you before the 11th and around that time, really focus on lifting up your energies, because then when we're moving forward, things are a little bit different. We are now focusing. Okay, so next we have the 21st. The 21st is now the sun entering your life, your house, your first house. So the sun is coming home to you. So this is when we're starting to change over to Gemini season, right? And so remember, you're already saying your prayers, you're already saying your wishes, you're already saying whatever it is that you were saying before this date happened. So now, as it is your birthday season, you're going to be getting all the rewards for you showing your gratitude, for you invoking the blessings of Jupiter and the beauty and luxury and whatever else Venus wants to bless you with. So you're taking that to your birthday season as you're going forward. So really be mindful about what you're thinking, what you're saying, and really center yourself. Really bring your energies to the gratitude point and lifting up your vibration before your birthday kicks in. We are moving now forward to the energies of Mars. Mars is coming into your 11th house. Here goes again with the 11th house. And Mars is moving in on the 25th to the 11th house. So you could be just seeing that now you are being focused, you're being diligent, you're being passionate, because Mars is very focused. Mars is like the god of war. So when you're going to war, you're not caring about what else is going out there. You are having to really focus on winning the battle. So remember, we were talking about chopping wood. Okay, and I was saying to you that as we're now entering your birthday season, you're going to just be having that energy of having to do the boring things, but having the energies of Mars coming in. The energies of Mars is going to be lifting you up. The energies of Mars is going to inspire you to keep going. The energies of Mars is going to make sure that you are passionate about what it is that you are praying for, because again, we are in the 11th house of your dreams, your hopes, and your wishes. So make sure that you're utilizing the energies of Mars as you're going forward. Okay, the 29th, Venus is now moving over to your 12th house. The 12th house is about transformation. You also have Uranus who's here. Uranus is all about transformation too. Uranus is about sudden changes. Uranus is like that electrical type of energy that is here. So you could just be witnessing lightning strikes. You could just be seeing a lot of rain. There is just that electric type of energy that is going to be around. But don't worry, because Venus is going to be here sitting with Uranus. So whatever sort of like sudden changes that Uranus wants to bring forward, Venus is going to be softening things up a little bit. Venus is like, you know, when you were young and maybe you were naughty and your dad was like shouting at you, for instance, and then your mom was like, hey, you know, just relax, you know, you have already shouted at her or him, just, and your mom sort of like smoothes things over with your dad, or the masculine type of energy that was in your home. So this is that energy where Venus is here saying to Uranus, all right, okay, calm down, okay, we know you're a bit like crazy and everything, but how can we just do things a little bit less volatile? If you're wanting changes, how can we bring those changes with softness, with ease, with beauty? So whatever is happening, Venus is going to be there as well, protecting you. And then we are closing off the month with a new moon in your sign. Okay, so it is all about you again, Gemini. So the new moon is here and you are planting new seeds. You are again going forward and working with the energies of the new moon. So I will say to you, do your new moon rituals, okay? Set your intentions. This is when you're focusing about what you want to manifest, what your goals are going to be going forward for the next 30 days. This is again the perfect time for you to do another candle ceremony. So whenever you're working with the moon energies, it helps amplify whatever it is that you're wanting to create. So I'm going to be putting all the different candle ceremonies that I'm going to be doing, because I work with different planets on each day, except when things are sort of like a little bit rocky. Let's say when it's Mercury retrograde, then I don't really tend to work with Mercury that much. But on a Monday is Moon Day, on Tuesday. So we go through all the days, and then whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, we're focusing it on a specific date. So like today is Friday, it's Venus's day. So the people who had already booked to work with me, we're working on self-love. We're working on lighting the candles and sending those beautiful energies to attract whoever wants new love to come into their life. Some people are wanting to fall in love with their work, with their passion, with their businesses, because they've started to fall out of love. So can you see how love and the energies of Venus can work in different ways? It is not always just romantic. No, it is more than that. For some people, they just want to feel a little bit more sexual, or make their partner feel attracted to them a bit more. So it is different energies according to the goddess or the god, or the energies that you're working with on a specific date. Okay, so this is what you are going to be working with. You're going to be busy, busy, busy. Did I mention? I think I forgot. How could I? Well, actually, maybe it makes sense why I forgot. On the 11th, there's also going to be Mercury retrograde. How can I forget Mercury retrograde? It is like one of the most important energies that we're going to be working with. But I understand, because look, I was about to close this video and I had to stop and go and re-enter the energies of the reading again. Because the energies of Mercury retrograde, we are already in the shadow period, okay? So this was a perfect example for you for Mercury. Mercury will make you forget things. Mercury will make you redo things. So when you're working with the energies of Mercury around the 11th, make sure that you're using this energy to redo things. You do not want to be starting anything new. So until the 4th of June, don't execute anything. Don't start anything. So let's say at the new moon, you're planting your seeds. You'll be planting the seeds of intention. You are not taking action yet, because Mercury is retrograde. So you're going to have to just wait until Mercury goes direct. Okay. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep in mind that from the 11th onwards, you're just going to be making sure that you haven't forgotten anything. If you're traveling, you are allowing extra time. If you're buying something new, you're keeping your receipts, and you're just making sure that if this thing breaks down, you can take it back again. Whatever you're doing up until the 11th, no cosmetic surgery. Don't change up your hair into something crazy, because you're going to hate it and then you're going to have to go and do it again. When it is Mercury retrograde, it is all about just changing your mind and not being really sure about something. You could see pictures on Instagram and you could be like, wow, yes, this is how I want to decorate my room. And having Venus there, Venus is going to be pushing you forward and saying, yeah, let's go change your hair. Let's go get cosmetic surgery. Let's go do your room. Let's go do all these crazy things. And if Mercury is retrograde, you're going to do your room, you're going to do your house, you're going to do your hair, and then you're going to be like, it's a hard no from me. And then you're going to have that energy of regretting what you've done. So what I'm saying is reserve your energy, because what is the point of going and painting your house, doing all this crazy stuff, only to find out that you don't like it and having to waste more energy redoing it again. So Mercury is asking you to revisit the past, or it could be that you are seeing that past love comes back to you. You could just be bumping into old friends. You could be bumping into people that you haven't seen for a long time. You could be maybe making plans to go back home if you haven't been back home for a long time. That redoing something, repairing something, rewriting something, re-editing something. There is just that energy where Mercury is inviting you to go back to the past and make sure that any unfinished business is being finished. And then when Mercury is going forward, you have closed all the businesses, anything that needed your attention, all the unfinished business. That's what I meant to say. You have closed everything down and you're going forward with a clean slate. And then we can start again, rebuilding, doing things afresh. This is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And again, if you're wanting to have your own candle ceremony done for you, where I light your candles for you and do magical stuff for you, I'm getting good reviews. Look in the description box below and find out the information that is for you. There is also a Wounded Warriors Academy that is starting. We are doing the shadow work, which is perfect for going back to the past. We also have a tarot made super simple, where I take you from being a beginner all the way to being a competent and confident reader in just 1 month. Really fast. 1 month, we're done. I've got techniques, I've got things that I've used to help me understand and really utilize a lot of information that I have to obtain in my brain. You know, when you're doing readings, you have to have a lot of memory and processing power that is going on in the background. So I'll be teaching you that and telling you all my secrets. So if you want to learn tarot, everything you need to know is in the description box below. Mercury is already beating my ass, I'm not gonna lie. Beloved, it's a goodbye from me. I'll see you in my next video. See you soon.